Okay, guys, so I wanted to come online just to show something that I've been working on. If you use LumaBooth, which you surely do because you're in this Facebook page and you've subscribed to my YouTube channel through there, we all know that we can share our galleries with our clients, and you can pay for add ons to get the pro version to update and make it look a little bit better. What I'm going to show you in this video is how I have figured out how I can make each client page look more unique. It does mean that it's a little bit of work and you have to do it specifically for every client, but I think it's well worth it, and it can help you kind of show just why your business is worth what it is. So I'll show you first. Obviously, we know what the original looks like. So if I click on my link here, turn on my link sharing, copy my link, open in a new tab, paste that in, we'll have a look. And this is what the photo share shares. It's pretty boring. It's just got the title of the event. Obviously, we click in and we've got the photos. I figured they allow you to embed. So if we click on embed, we copy the code. I'm going to go into Google Gemini. You can already see a sneak peek here, but let's try a new one. So we're going to go into new chat. We're going to go tools and we're going to go canvas. And I'm just going to write simply embed this into a professional 80s themed website. To access the site, password is needed, and the password is test123. I'm going to paste in this and we'll go. And we will let Google Gemini run its code and we'll see what it does. Takes a little bit of time, but once it's finished, it should have a really cool retro looking website we can tweak. Cool. So we've got it. Obviously, we probably don't want it called OptiCorp, but we can change that. Let's try. Okay, so obviously we can see when you enter the password we've got here, it's got a little bit of grain on the image. So we kind of want to get rid of that because it's not going to help. So greeny. Be clear. So I'm just telling it to remove the grainy lines over the iframe, which is this, and then it should be clear. So we'll have a look and we'll see what this does. Takes a bit of time, but we can already see that it looks more professional. That's better. Let's change this. So we'll go change this to be more of an neon colors. So I'm just telling it to change it because we want it to be more of a party vibe. So now we'll let it go through its thing, and then I'm going to show you how we send that to a client. Because obviously it's just coding HTML code, but that's a lot better. How much better does that look? So now if we put in the code, test 1, 2, 3, enter. How cool is that? So I don't know what that does. Nothing. So we're going to change exit party. Change exit party to be a share button to share the gallery. Enter. The only annoying part is that after each code, you have to then sign back in with the password. So if you don't want to do that, you can always add the password section on later or remove it completely. I just think if you're going to be sharing clients' files, put it behind a password. It just makes the client also feel like, it's a better vibe. So I'll sign in again. Let's have a look. Cool. So we've got the share. Now, obviously, it's just copying. And if I was to copy that and paste it here, it's going to be nothing because it doesn't really generate anything. So what I have to do now is I have to create a way of this being hosted. So I've found a site called Netify, I think it is. Yep, Netify. So we'll go in here. So I'll quickly sign in and then I'll show you what we need to do. Okay, so I've signed in here so you can see I've already got a few clients and some test ones. So what we need to do now is we need to create this so it actually has an event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Google code here. I need this code. So I'm going to copy here. I'm going to copy all the code. And this works both on a Mac or a PC, so don't worry about that. So you're going to use Notepad or text note, whatever you have. So if I go here and we go text, text edit. I've already got one here. I don't want to use that. I'm going to go file new. I'm going to change this text to be plain text, paste the code in here with Command V. I'm going to file save this, save here. Now, what I need to do is I need to create a new folder. It has to be in a folder. So I'm going to call it 80s retro. Oops. No, we want this to be index, sorry. And we want it in a folder called 80s retro. Perfect. Create. Now it has to be in a folder. Now you don't want this to be text. You want to change this to HTML. And when you go save, it's going to pop up and ask, do you want to use HTML? You do. So you go, yes. Okay, file's done. Now I'm going to quickly grab that file. It should be, where did I save it? Downloads. Yes, downloads. Okay, so I've got it here. So what I'm going to do is go back to my Netify, and you've got an option to drag and drop here. So I'm going to grab this retro, drag it over to here and release. And it's going to generate the site. Perfect. So it's come up with a name here. We're going to quick update this. So I'm going to change this to 80s. If you want a space, you have to do like a whatever that is, slash or whatever. Retro dash party. And I'm going to update. And now it's generated this as a free link. So if I click on this, it'll open as a full website. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link here. And I'm going to go back into my Gemini file that I'm creating. And this share gallery link, I'm going to say update share gallery button to use this link. And paste it in. So it's going to go through its coding and hopefully it'll update that to copy that link. Takes its time. We'll fast forward this. Okay, so now that it's finished, we'll log in again. If I click on this, it gives you the option where you want to share. Copy the link. So now if I go into a new tab, paste it, Perfect. So you've now created it that it's shared, but we need to update the code. So we're going to copy the code, and then again, we're going to go back into our file here. If you're like me, you end up with having tabs everywhere. So the hardest part is knowing which one it is. I believe it is this one. So I'm going to paste it in, and then I'm going to save it. And again, what I'm going to do is go back to my Netlify. I'm going to go back, grab the folder again, drop it in here, and it's going to update. So that should instantly be updated. So now if I click on my link and I sign in, and just like it normally does, you've got all your photos here that you can see. They can still access and download the photos, share the gallery. Cool, it's copied. Done. And there you go. That's how you can create a cool looking, customized, themed share gallery for your guests and clients. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, where I come up with innovative ways for us to increase our photo booth business and client retention. So thanks so much, and see you in the next video.